Walk into an antique shop and the probability of finding a cross-stitch sampler like the one in the photos is high. Each piece is unique as the person who made it and is a testament to their talent and patience. Throughout history, these works have evolved from being a teaching aid, to a resume, to art pieces, and to an everyday hobby. Samplers were originally used by young women to learn and demonstrate their basic needlework skills. These samplers were done using letters, numbers, and designs. Those more focused on lettering were done with the idea that the skills would be transferred to homemaking tasks such as mending clothing or stitching names on linen. Samplers were completed using basic sewing stitches women were expected to know, and in this case, done using cross-stitching. The stitch is recognized by the X finish. If you look at the close-up of a sampler, you can see the variation in sizes of the stitch. As the young girl's skill level improved, the harder and more complex the sampler would become. What skill level do you think this person had based on the sampler in the photo? For young women who came from wealthier families, the opportunity of learning more advanced and intricate designs increased thanks to being able to attend private schools. Additionally, finer materials like silk were used to create these works. Due to their complexity and beauty, it was typical for the samplers to be displayed in the family home as works of art. It also became a subtle way in saying that the family had enough money to send their daughter or daughters to private school to learn these skills and buy expensive fabrics and threads. However, for young women who were not from wealthier families or were orphaned, samplers became a way to demonstrate that they had the necessary skills to work with the needle and thread. In a way, these samplers served as resumes to showcase that person's ability and skills in needlework. Can you imagine going to a job interview and handing over a sampler as your resume? Over time, the use of samplers decreased as books containing patterns and stitches became more accessible to everyone, and teaching the skill in schools dwindled. However, people to this day still create samplers as a popular hobby, and they are sometimes given as gifts. There are specialized groups where people of all backgrounds join who share a common interest in stitch work. Stitching guilds are located throughout the country where members can share patterns, expand their skills, attend workshops, and share their completed pieces. These guilds are popular, and there is even a local chapter in Las Cruces. The sampler in this picture was created in 1991 by MHW. One day, while Paul was visiting a thrift store, he spotted this piece and was taken aback by the beauty of this work. He purchased the cross-stitch sampler and hung it in the home to be admired by all who visit. Today, the piece is displayed in the playroom at the Taylor Mesilla Historic Property. If you had the opportunity to create a cross-stitch sampler, what designs would you include in your work?